Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. I have wanted to do something like this for a long time. Today's video is going to be Instagram chooses my thrift flip. So I'm going to be posting a couple polls on my Instagram stories today, and then I'm going to go to the thrift store and find something to flip and make cute. If you're watching this video right now and you're thinking, oh man, I missed out on voting, maybe I'll do more of these because I think they're really fun. So make sure to go follow me on Instagram so you don't miss the next one. Okay, I think it's time to post my first poll. I think I'm going to start with pretty generic and then narrow it down. So I think the first poll I'm going to do is whether I should thrift flip clothes or like something for the home. Clothes or home decor. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah! Okay, it's live. Okay, I don't know really how long to let this poll sit. Here's my prediction. I will be really surprised if clothes wins, because I feel like most people know me for like DIYs and home decor stuff, so I feel like most people will choose that because that's kind of what I do. So I will be really surprised if clothes wins. All right, we'll just let this sit for like an hour and then we'll see what won. This is such a fun video. Okay, it's a little bit later now. I feel like that was enough time. So we're gonna see what the results is. Home decor, I knew it. 63% home decor, 37% clothes. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm really excited that it's home decor and not clothes. Okay, I feel like now I need to narrow it down a little bit. I think I'm going to ask them if they want me to do like a piece of furniture, kind of like a bigger item, or maybe wall decor. Okay, I'm gonna ask that right now so that by the time I get to the thrift store, hopefully there'll be enough votes in so then I can do the next poll maybe at the thrift store. Okay, it is a little bit later and we are ready to head to the thrift store. I haven't looked at the poll yet, so I'm gonna pull it up right now to see what the winner is. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's 50-50. Wait.
That's funny.
It's 50-50. Okay, well now what I do is exactly 50-50. I guess we'll just drive to the thrift store and hope that some more people vote by the time I get there, because that's crazy. Okay, we're at our first location, so let's see if anything has changed. 51% wall decor. Dang, I was kind of hoping furniture would win, because I haven't done something big like that for a long time, but okay. I guess wall decor it is. That's fine. That'll be good. We can do something cute for the kids' room because I need something for their room.
This one have a toy section.
Yeah, but we have to be fast. Let's see what we can find. I don't know if I dare try to redo one of these. Okay guys, I'm back from the thrift store. I didn't film hardly anything, mostly because the music was super loud, but also the workers there were kind of not rude, but kind of, and just like really snappy at all the customers, so I didn't want to get in trouble. So I didn't film very much, but I am back and now I want to show you guys what I grabbed. So I really wanted to try to find things that I always see at thrift stores so that if you guys like any of these, you can try to recreate them. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up, I see all the time at thrift stores, so you shouldn't have a problem trying to find something like this. This placemat, this like woven placemat. I know they're like at Target too. Okay, the next thing I grabbed was this like food covering. I assume it's a food covering because it has like this net in the inside to keep flies out. I don't see these too often, but every thrift store has a ginormous basket section, so you can always find something like this, like something in this general shape. So I grabbed this for a really, really simple thrift flip. Okay, and then the last thing that I picked up, which I was actually so excited to find, I don't know if this really counts as like wall decor. We're gonna count it because it like kind of goes on the wall. So I found blackout curtains for $3.70, which is awesome. So yeah, we're gonna do a little simple thrift flip on this as well. So those are the 3 items that I grabbed. I also did 3 other polls on Instagram to kind of help me decide what colors to use or textures to use. So I'm gonna pull those up to see what I need to use to work with these things. Okay, I didn't do a poll for this one just because I feel like this is going to be really, really simple. So no poll for that one. So for this one, I am thinking of making a wall hanging. I'm gonna fold it in half, and then I want to make like a woven rainbow with like the colors from the rainbow hanging down too. So it's kind of like fringy, but a rainbow on here. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Hopefully it turns out cute. But for this, I asked on Instagram whether I should do like the color scheme for the yarn, neutrals or colorful. So let me pull up to see which one. Okay, neutrals 77%. All right, neutrals. That's kind of the one I wanted to win. Okay, and then for my curtain, so these little tassels on here are really cute and fun and colorful. It's just like not quite my style. So my next poll was to do either tassels or pom-poms on here, but in like just more neutral colors that will match their room. So let's see. Wow, 54% pom-poms. That kind of surprises me. I thought tassels was gonna win, but okay. We're gonna put some pom-poms on these curtains. That'll be cute. I also did one more poll for this. I don't have a curtain rod yet for this. So I thought I would either do like a normal metal one, or I thought it would be cool to do like just get a stick and do a wood rod. So the next one I put either wood or metal. So let's see which one won with that. 89% wood. Awesome. I'm actually really excited about that. Okay, so let's start with this blackout curtain. Okay, so we need to make some pom-poms. I actually already made a few of these giant, just like chunky, crazy pom-poms, which I'm very excited about. So I'm gonna show you guys how I made these pom-poms. I don't know if it's like the right way to do it, but it worked out fine for me. So here is my chunky yarn. I am just going to start wrapping it around my 4 fingers like this, just like as many times as you want to, but kind of a lot. Okay, that's probably good. So, you know, a fair amount. I'm gonna cut a little bit off, and then I'm going to put this off to the side, but make sure it doesn't like unravel. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing again, trying to make it close to the same size as the last one. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I have the second one, and I'm going to hold this one just like this, so it's still wrapped around my fingers. I'm going to grab my other ball and put it right next to it like this. So my thumb is holding this ball in place and my fingers are holding this one. So I kind of sandwich them together, and still holding them together, I'm going to cut these sides. Okay. Then cut this side. Okay. Don't let go. So now you've got this crazy mess like this. Okay, so next you're going to cut a little piece of string, and you're just going to tie the string around where your hand is holding it in place. So the string is just replacing your fingers. Tie a knot really tight. So here is our crazy little pom-pom, and then you can just take your scissors and just kind of give it a haircut, just kind of trim it around so it doesn't have any weird long strings. Okay, next we are going to take apart all these little pom-poms. Okay, we did it. Took off all the tassels. I'm sure some of you watching this right now are like, no, why'd you do that? But hopefully the final product will turn out cute. Okay, so I think before I attach these big pom-poms, I think I'm going to hang it up first, just so I can like measure out where I want them. So I found my stick. I've already shaved off all the bark. Okay guys, this is the current situation. We have just a giant black poster board boarding up her window right now. Okay, so the curtain is now hung. I actually really like the stick. Good way to save money if you don't want to buy a curtain rod. Okay, now I've got my pom-poms that I made, and I just have a needle and thread, and I'm just gonna kind of hold them up to it, kind of see how I like them, and then I'm just going to stitch them on. So we are done with the curtain. I actually really like how it turned out. It's nice and neutral, but I think the pom-poms, the big chunky pom-poms, added just such a fun little element to it. So yeah, super excited that, gosh, super excited that this is now in their room. Okay, so my idea for this is to make it into like a woven rainbow. And I think if I cut it down the middle, it may unravel some of this. So I think I'm just going to fold it in half and eventually either like glue the top together or sew it together. I don't know yet, but for right now I'm just going to take these little clips and kind of just clip the top in place. So now it looks like a taco. Actually, now that I said taco, that gives me like a really cute idea. If you're ever having like a fiesta, these would be super cute like decorations for it. Like fold these in half, it looks like a giant taco, and then you can like make it look like a taco coming out of it with like tissue paper, or I don't know, but idea for the future. On my polls, I asked if you wanted neutral or colorful, and you guys chose neutrals. I have these three, which are definitely neutral. But then I also grabbed these two because I feel like maybe together that still looks neutral. For sure the green one, I feel like that can count as neutral. But then I also just grabbed a big needle that I can thread my yarn through. And so basically the idea in my head is I'm just gonna take my yarn and I'm going to just like start threading a rainbow pattern with the yarn, like a rainbow but then like fringy bits at the bottom. Can you envision it? Are you seeing what I'm seeing in here? I think I'm gonna start from the inside and then work out. So I will see you guys in probably a few hours. Okay, so I think I'm done with my first little arch here. I'll trim all of these guys once it's all done, but pro tip, if you can double your yarn as you're stringing it through, then it goes like twice as fast. But so far, so good. I think that looks so cute. So now I'm just gonna keep going with my yarn. Okay, it's a little later, so here is my little rainbow that I did. I just did 3 little arches, and then I thought it'd be cute to add kind of these little sunburst little rays off of it. I tied the string in like a knot at the ends, which I think is cute. And then I just wanted to show how I did these sunbursts. So it's a good thing I didn't cut it, because to do the sunbursts, all like the stitching goes on the inside so that when it's folded up, you can't see it. But basically, I'm just going to show you the last one that I need to do right here. Just from the back side, I just poke a hole through, pull the string close, and then I have my string doubled up, and I do 2 lines like that, and then on the back side you can just tie it off with a little knot. Okay, now that I've finished it, if I were to do it again, I really liked how I did these little starbursts, just poking it in and out and having the back side filled with the yarn. If I were to do it again, I think I might do that same method, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for the actual rainbows. I feel like that will look cleaner than how I did it, just like nicer lines. And I don't think it'll hurt my fingers as much. Okay, so now we need to close this up. I can think of a couple different options. If you want to go really easy, you can just like hot glue it closed. I think I'm going to just quickly make a few stitches, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of string and I'm just going to stitch a little line in the back so that I can hang it on a nail for the wall art. Every time I look at it in the viewfinder, I just think this is a giant taco. We got our little string so it will stay on a nail, and now we can go hang this up. Ah, it's so cute. Okay, so this basket. I'm thinking this is going to be a fairly easy flip, or I'm hoping it is. Like I said before, this is like a food covering, so it's kind of already in that hanging basket look, but there are majillion, that's a word, baskets at thrift stores. So just find one that has like a similar, just like shape like this, and you can use it as a hanging light. So that's what we're gonna do with this. So I'm first going to cut out all of this inside netting. Gone. I'm gonna take Hallie's microphone for a minute. So I bought this cord off of Amazon and I just put a light bulb in it. So I'm thinking I am just going to cut a hole in the top right here and just string this through so the light will be hanging in it like this. And then I think I'm going to hang it above Hallie's chair in her room for like reading at night. I think that'll be cute. Okay, so I found these scissors and I made a hole in the top now. I just need it large enough to fit this through it, but I don't want it too large that like the light will go through, obviously. So let's go see what it looks like in her room. Okay, so here's her room. Here's like her little reading chair. We've rearranged some things in here, but I'm thinking of hanging it just right above the chair, just right here. I think that will look cute. Okay, so I don't think you can see, but I hung like a command strip hook on the top of my ceiling. So that's what I'm hoping will just hold this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my cord and string it through the top. And I'm gonna put it all the way through until I get to my light. Okay, the last step, I'll just have to like tape that cord out of the way along the wall, I'm thinking, which will be easy to do. But there she is, it's so cute. Okay, Hallie, you wanna show us how it works? How does it work? Yay! That'll be so fun to read in your chair with the light, huh? Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you couldn't tell, this one was really fun for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I upload more videos. Let me know in the comments if you liked this type of video, and I'll be sure to do another one. So follow me on Instagram so you don't miss out on the next one. Thanks guys, bye!